This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
There is something that is making waves around the world, and it is a chocolate bar life hack.
Yep. So there's a guy on social media where his whole shtick is he talks about things that he learned way after the age of 30 that he should have known prior.
Okay.
It's a great account. I wish I knew it at the top of my head, but I can't think of it. I'm sure majority of our listeners that have TikTok and stuff follow him. But his latest video was about Toblerones, which, by the way, is hands down my favorite chocolate bar. It's up there for sure.
Yeah. I always get stuff stuck in my teeth. Is whatever the like nougat balls or whatever in there.
I love it. I love it. Get stuck in my teeth. Give me a cavity. Give me all the cavities.
Okay.
I love Toblerones.
But his hack is how you actually break the pieces off. So explain.
So you know how when you're pulling off a piece of Toblerone and it kind of hurts? Like it's a process. It's pointy. Or you try and do it with your teeth and you injure yourself.
You try to bite off a piece of Toblerone?
Well, like there's those mini ones.
Okay, the mini ones, that makes sense.
The big ones,
I was just picturing you trying to bite off a big piece. It's like nobody does that, Lise. Okay, the little ones, sure.
You're not supposed to pull them off. You're supposed to pinch them together.
And then they break at the bottom.
It breaks at the bottom very easily without injury.
Now, here's the problem with this.
Why do you always have to have a problem with things? Why can't you just say, wow, how profound,
thank you so much, Lisa Evans.
Okay, what's your problem with it?
Well, what if you're sharing it?
What's your point?
Well, we all talk around here about how you don't wash your hands enough. And if I was sharing a Toblerone with you and you went pinching instead of pulling, now you're touching the next piece that I would want to eat. So now I got dirty Lisa fingers on the next piece.
What do you mean? Where we all talk about how you don't wash your hands. I do the full happy birthday song, lathering with soap. I don't know about you. You get back from the bathroom pretty quick.
Oh, don't turn this on me. No wash Evans.
Nobody calls me that.
Yeah, everybody calls you no wash. I'm kidding. Nobody has ever had a conversation with me about you not washing your hands.
I really don't care. At the end of the day, if I have a large Toblerone, I'm not sharing with you anyway. I get to touch the next piece. That means I get to dibs it. We've all learned this after the pandemic.
Okay. That's a very good point. If you are a very selfish person, pinching is definitely the way to go.
Perfect.
Fart Jar Girl's back. Woo! Love her.
Yeah, well, she's expanding her business.
Which is just great.
Yeah, as an entrepreneur should.
So is she still selling fart jars?
I don't think so, because she was hospitalized, remember? She was eating too many beans.
Yeah, she was really trying to get the best farts. She's all about quality and quantity.
Yeah, you have to respect the hustle. You really do. So,
well, somehow she managed to make worldwide news again. So, yes, I do actually respect the hustle here.
For all of those wondering, her name is Steph Maddow. And she has moved on from farting in jars to now filling bottles with her sweat and selling those online.
It's a specific kind of sweat that she's selling.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's her boob sweat.
Does it have a price there? What she's selling it for?
So she says that on a good hot day, she can fill 10 little bottles and each of them sell for $500 a pop.
So she's making $5,000 on a hot day.
Mm-hmm.
That is super inventive. Like, she is actually brilliant.
I should have been collecting my sweat yesterday after my workout. I got a new Fitbit, so I'm going extra hard my workouts now because I want to impress this gadget on my wrist that nobody else cares about. Every time I bring up my Fitbit, people are like, cool.
Yeah. I just go into commercials.
Yeah. So what do you think is next for Steph? She's going to eventually get overheated and pass out and go in the hospital again.
Right.
And then she's going to have to move on to something else. What do we think Steph will sell next and make a profit?
Like floss blood? Is that a weird enough thing that you would make international news selling?
You know, it's funny that you're talking about floss blood. I'm donating blood today at Canadian Blood Services. And I should just go in there and floss
Right.
and spit into the little test tube thing.
I don't think that's how it works, but...
Well, there's enough there after I floss.
All right, boob sweat. Serious question at 780-784-7107. Let's say your dream woman is
selling something.
Is selling, like, we're talking Jennifer Aniston selling it, or whoever your number one is. Would you be interested in buying it?
I would buy anything from Harry Styles. Bring it on.
Like, if Harry Styles had... If he was collecting his downstairs sweat, would you actually consider buying it?
I would frame it, and I would put it above my bed.
Serious?
Yeah, I would frame... No, I can't go there. I would frame anything of Harry's.
You were about to say something very inappropriate.
I was going to say something disgusting, and then I'd have to have a meeting with the boss, so I'm just going to keep that to myself.
All right. A lot of shows, both series and movies, coming to Netflix in June. I have a breakdown of some of the biggest ones for us. Season 3 of The Umbrella Academy. Apparently, people are loving this show. It looks scary.
Okay, that's how I feel about Stranger Things. I don't know if I can handle it. It's apparently darker than ever.
Yeah.
Season 4 just came out. I don't know. I'd have to watch it with the lights on.
The Man from Toronto, an interesting movie concept. It's an action movie featuring Woody Harrelson and Kevin Hart. And I'm pretty sure Woody is like a serial killer in it, but he's the good guy, maybe? That's the vibe I got off the preview.
Okay.
Looks good, though. Season 6 of Peaky Blinders.
You would watch the trailer for a Woody Harrelson show because you think you look like him? Were you just picturing yourself as that actor the whole time?
No.
You don't watch trailers.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I watched the trailer of that because I was interested by the name of the movie, The Man from Toronto.
I'm sorry, I was just bugging you. Okay, what was the next one?
Season 6 of Peaky Blinders. Hustle, a basketball movie featuring Adam Sandler. He looks to be the coach. I watched the preview of that. There's a Spiderhead, it's called, and that's either Chris or Liam Hemsworth. I don't know which one.
Oh,
I always
nobody
get
knows.
confused.
Which one was with Miley? Liam. No. Yes.
Chris. Liam.
No, it was Liam because Chris plays Thor.
Right.
And Thor has never been with Miley. I know that's for sure.
Okay. There's a romantic comedy that critics are saying is incredible. I'm pretty sure it's Italian.
Okay.
It's definitely a foreign language film, but it's called Love and Gelato.
Honestly, don't sleep on subtitles.
Yeah.
I watched a thriller, kind of. It was like a mystery who done it.
Yeah, out of France, right?
Yeah, it was called Le Monte. It was so well done, and I was invested the entire time.
There you go.
I mean, I had to sit 2 feet in front of the TV because I'm blind.
Yeah, and you're not a very good reader.
Okay. That was a good comeback for me making fun of you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Once again, we're going through some of the biggest shows that are coming to Netflix in June. Halftime, which is the story of J-Lo's Super Bowl halftime show. It's like a documentary leading up to it.
Do you believe the conspiracy theory that she doesn't actually sing any of her songs?
No, I don't believe
I do.
that.
So I'm going to be watching very carefully.
Okay.
I said 2 feet in front of the TV for the last show. I will be 3 inches watching her mouth. Are you actually singing or are you lip syncing?
I'll watch it that close with you if you want.
Oh, because you just want to see J-Lo up that close.
And finally, for those that like cooking shows, this could be one of the biggest ones ever. Iron Chef, Quest for an Iron Legend. Ooh. So they go next level with Iron Chef, which is already a pretty badass show.
How do you even go next level with it?
They're looking for the legend. That's how.
Okay.
That's what's coming to Netflix in June. We are joined by Duncan. He is going to be our judge for the Clean Joke Off. We're doing a sports edition because we got Elks tickets up for grabs and the Oilers kick off the Western Conference Final tonight. So we thought sports-related jokes were a fit. You just decide who wins each round. Okay, Duncan?
Will do.
Round 1, Lisa, take it away.
If a football player gets athlete's foot, what does an astronaut get?
Cool.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe?
Mistletoe.
It's not a riddle, Duncan.
No.
I respect that he tried to figure it out.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
He's like, I've got this.
I appreciate that, too.
Okay, your turn, Ryder.
I found a used football in a secondhand store. I asked how much it was. The owner said $5. Do you want me to pump it up for you? I said, yeah, please, thank you. He hands it to me and says, okay, all done. That'll be $10, please. I said, $10? You said $5. He looked up at me and said, sorry, inflation.
I feel like you won that round.
Yeah, that's a rider.
Okay,
next round. I've got this. Why did the fish refuse to play basketball? He was afraid of the net.
Okay.
What? That's good.
What's a philosopher's favorite sport? Discuss.
What?
Discuss.
What was the question?
What's a philosopher's favorite sport? Discuss.
What's disc? Is discus a sport?
Yes,
Lisa
discus,
got
like
that
throwing a discus, but they like to discuss because they're philosophers.
I feel like even though my joke was weak, I won.
Yeah, Lisa got that one.
I love when he can go into round 3. What kind of tea do football players drink? The answer is penalty.
And finally, what do you call a boat full of polite football players?
What?
A good sportsmanship.
Sorry, Lisa, rider.
Whatever. If I see you at the game on Friday, I'm not buying you a beer. Congrats, you just picked up some tickets to the Elks game on Friday night. Enjoy it.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Cheers,
too.
man.
Play
Bye.
107.
We are joined by caller 7. Ashley, what's going on today?
Oh, not much. Just going to a
Just-
work training.
Ready to win some money.
Heck yes.
If you win the 1,000, you may not have to go to that work training. Just quit your job.
Yeah, you can retire with $1,000.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah.
All right, so here's how the game works. You're going to be picking a teammate, either Lisa or myself. Your teammate will leave the room. The other host, who's not your teammate, will give you 5 words. You hit us up with the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite your teammate back in. For every word that they match with you, it's $25. If you get all 5, it's 1,000, okay?
Deal. Sounds great.
I'm getting pretty good at explaining the rules of that. The first time I tried, it was like
forever.
45 minutes.
I know.
All right, who's your teammate today, Ashley?
I'm going to go with Lisa.
Hey, I'm out of here. Good luck.
She's walking very slow. She's wearing jeans today, and they're tight, she said.
Get the cup up against the window, Lisa.
All right, word number 1. Are you ready?
Yep.
Frisbee.
Throw.
Word number 2. Retriever.
Golden.
Number 3. Glasses.
Seeing? I don't know.
Word number 4. Castle.
Oh, I'm totally going to lose it on this one. Prince?
And last word is ribs.
Sticky?
Okay. Come on in, Lise.
Terrible.
Yeah, a couple of those were tough, though. I was trying to think what I would answer, and the last one, I don't think I would have answered that. But let's see how Lisa does, okay?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, that was terrible.
Okay, I'm excited.
Word number 1. Retriever.
There's 2 words that I'm thinking of. Oh no, what do I go with?
Go with the easy. Go with your heart.
Golden?
Yes.
Yes! I wanted to say dog so bad, but I was like, what would Ashley say?
Nice.
Okay, I'm glad.
Keep speaking because my answers are ridiculous.
Yeah,
Okay.
we needed that one, didn't we?
We did? Okay.
Let's go with Frisbee next. Frisbee.
Throw.
Hey, look at this. All right,
Okay,
maybe we
we got-
surprise us.
Yeah, we got $50 so far. Let's make it 75, Ashley.
Okay, let's do it.
Next up, we're going to go with Castle.
Sand. No! What was it? King? Queen?
Prince.
I said Prince.
You were on the right
Honestly, I
track with
wanted to-
King and Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sand is what I would have went with too there, I think. But
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're not winning $1,000, but we could win 100.
Awesome. Okay, let's do it.
glasses.
Face.
No. Seeing. I would have accepted C as well. And finally, you got to think outside the box on this one, okay?
Okay, I love it. It's a challenge.
Totally outside.
Ribs.
Pork.
No, that's not it.
What was it?
I don't know why I laugh every time I hear that word. That's like my favorite word. There was an old guy from my hometown whose nickname was Pork. And I just loved it. Anyway, she went with sticky. Ribs, sticky. A good answer, but like a hard one to get.
It's a fun answer. And if I said sticky, that would be crazy.
Yeah, we would have partied.
We would have partied so hard with that $75 you would have won, but we didn't get there, but you did. You're taking home $50. Good job, Ashley.
Awesome. I love it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for playing. Cheers. Have a great day. Go Oilers.
Go, Oilers, go.
It's Ryder and Lisa, a viral video from the Hinderlane family on TikTok is, I think just resonating with a lot of people about how important support systems are when it comes to raising kids. I'm going to play the audio from it. It's pretty powerful.
If there's one thing I've learned is that the person you choose to have children with can make or break your motherhood journey. Let me elaborate. It is 7 p.m. right now. My husband's downstairs getting the kids ready for bed like he does every single night. I was talking to him throughout the day. He noticed I was a little off. He came home early. We hung out for a little bit. He then asked me if I wanted to go out and just spend some time alone with myself. Initially, I was like, you're here. Let's all go out with the kids. Because as a mom, I am constantly only thinking of the kids. But of course, he was like, no, I think you need some time to yourself. Why don't you go out, go to Target, grab a coffee, whatever you need to do, maybe go out for a walk. And I did. And I feel a million times better. I got cute, did my makeup, just put on a little outfit, got out, walked by myself. I am so refreshed. I am so ready for the next day. And baby, when I tell you tomorrow, I am going to give my kids the best version of me. Simply because he knows my limits. He pays attention to what I need while I pay attention to what all the kids need.
A pretty good reminder to support the moms in your world, whether you're the dad or if you're another family member, and just
A
so
friend.
that moms can show up, be the best they can.
Exactly. And if they are coming off like they're stressed in their text, like I even notice like when I don't hear back from my sister or something, there's a point where I'm like, oh gosh, do I need to step in? Do you need a night off? You're so busy. Like it actually takes her like a couple of days to get back to me sometimes, which is, that's a case for a lot of people and they're hands-on all the time.
Yeah.
And that goes for any parent, anyone that
Totally.
has kids in their world. And I just loved the part where she says she'll be able to be she'll be able to show up for her
Be your
children.
best self for the
Be her best
kids the next
self.
day.
Because you can find yourself getting cranky and snappy and unnecessarily angry in these moments where really all you needed was just a minute to breathe.
Well, and just to be aware of when you see somebody that you love very much that is a little off, to throw that support rather than just being like, what's wrong with you today?
Yeah.
Right? Awesome stuff. Once again, that's the Hinderlane family on TikTok.
The reason I'm calling is I wanted to touch on that parenting thing that you guys just played, which is phenomenal, by the way. But a perspective of single moms who don't have, say, that partner for support, the biggest thing is listening to yourself and asking for help. As moms, we don't. There are kids, we do it, we'll do it on our own. But asking for help and seeking mental help if you need it, like mental health help, is honestly life-changing. Because single moms, we don't have that person who notices what's going on. So we kind of have to be more self-aware.
Totally.
And it changes your life. Like, I just started therapy this past year. It's the best decision I've ever made.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, like honestly, like I fought it for a lot of years, and I went for the first time and I was kicking myself going, why didn't I do this sooner?
Yeah, my mom has a quote about therapy that I always like to go back to, and it's like, even high-end sports cars need to go to the shop. And I think a lot of us often think like, oh, I don't need therapy. I mean, I got it together. I'm good, yeah. But
That's 100% what it is. But it's once you do it and you find the right therapist for you, it's, like I said, life-changing. It's amazing.
The Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right or it's free.
Play 107.